Welcome back to Tiffany's Top 10 Pronunciation Tips. My name is Tiffany Perez-Ferrando and I am an ELL or English Language Instructor. Tip number 3. Reduce unstressed vowels to something called Schwa. Repeat that word, Schwa. What is the schwa? This is the symbol for the schwa. The schwa is a vowel sound that any of the 5 vowel letters can change to when those letters are in the unstressed syllable or in an unstressed word. When that happens, A, E, I, O, U, or any of the other vowel sounds, any of the vowel sounds change to the very small, unimportant sound, Repeat, Yeah, it's almost like if somebody were to hit you in your stomach. It's that natural sound that you would make, You can even try it if you want. It's very short, very quiet, and very common. The schwa sound is actually the most common vowel sound in the English language, so it's important to learn because you will hear it all the time. The reason native English speakers use the schwa sound is to make the most important stressed vowel sounds stand out even more. By reducing unimportant, unstressed syllables to schwa, it makes the stressed vowel shine even brighter. The schwa sound is also a lazy sound. You don't need to do much with your mouth. You can leave your tongue resting on the bottom of your mouth. You don't have to move it forward or back. The only thing you do is make a small sound with your throat. Try it again. Very, very lazy, easy, simple sound. The schwa sound also is almost a disappearing sound. Because it's so unimportant and lazy, sometimes it's hard to even hear the schwa sound. And we'll see some examples of that, how it kind of just disappears. So, how do we find the schwa? How do we know what syllables reduce to schwa or which words reduce to the schwa sound? Let's think about this word, united. Do you hear that sound? I'll say the word again with just the vowels. I'll take out the consonants. Listen to the vowel sounds. U, I, U, I, Can you hear the sound? How about this word? Nationality. E. Can you hear any schwa sounds there? And this word, America. Do you hear any schwa sounds? Hopefully you can hear them, but if not, that's okay. We'll try to find them again now, and we'll point them out by putting a red slash mark through the vowel that reduces to this schwa sound. For example, united. The in the last syllable is not a full sound. It's a reduced united. United. Repeat. Again. Good. How about nationality? There are two schwa sounds. See if you can find them. A, E. E. America. America. The only syllable that is not reduced to schwa in the word America is the second stressed syllable. Let's practice these words one more time. This time, I'd like you to listen for how those schwa sounds are so short and small. They almost disappear. Okay? Listen and try to repeat the word like I do, with really small, short schwa sounds and nice, long, stressed syllables. United. Repeat. One more time. United. Nationality. Again. Nationality. Good. And the last one. America. Again. America. Good job. You made those sounds disappear. In some cases, it is important to use the schwa in order to differentiate two similar words. For example, the difference between desert and dessert is not just where to put the stress. That's important. But even more important is that the word desert does not reduce to schwa. Neither of those two syllables reduce to the schwa sound. But the word dessert, can you hear dessert? That first syllable does reduce to schwa. Dessert. Repeat. So if you go and ask for a piece of desert, people might wonder, what? You're going to buy the Sahara Desert in Africa? But if you ask for a piece of dessert and you use that schwa sound, everyone will understand you much better. How about these two words? Attic, attack. Can you hear the schwa sound in these two words? An attic is that place at the very top of your house where sometimes people go to store things that they don't need until later. Attack is a different word. This is where you're trying to fight someone. Attack. The difference is not only where to stress, but also which one uses the schwa sound. Can you hear the vowel that reduces to schwa? Attic, attack. Did you hear the sound? Attack. Good. Repeat. Attic, attack. Good. Thanks for joining me today to practice some examples using the schwa. Remember, tip number 3, reduce many unstressed syllables to schwa, and your pronunciation will improve.